Okay, sorry about that. But just the last little cons that I had, just really only a couple, because like I said, the pros are like way outweighing the cons. One of the big cons that I did have when I told my family that I was going natural, particularly my mom, she didn't necessarily agree with it because she loved my hair more than I did. So you may, black women, you may have more of a negative reaction from people that see you or know you and love you, and they see you with your long hair and whatever the case is. So there may be some hesitancies on their part, and a lot of times that may hinder you in really taking that big step. Because that support system might not be there for you, or if you have a boyfriend who doesn't want you to cut your hair, or your husband. So that's always kind of a damper. But luckily, I like to say my mom came around. Not that she really even had a choice, because she knew I was going to cut my hair, and she knows that when I want to do something, I do it. But I did tell her beforehand. But she hasn't really told me that she liked it, but she hasn't. I mean, she talks about it whenever she sees me, it's growing and all this and that, but it's not really something that has been like very convincing to me that she really embraces it yet. But maybe she does, because one day she talked about how she was tired of perms. So I don't know, maybe that's a little hint. Another one is that if you're not confident with yourself, like I said before, you're going to have a very, very, very hard time about having a short haircut, and a short natural haircut at that. Or just natural hair, period. I would really recommend to anybody that's considering going natural or considering doing a big chop to know how to take care of your hair before you do it. Experiment with products on your hair that you have, in transition before you cut it all off. But if you're not really confident with being natural or even having a short haircut, at the time that you go natural, you'll spend a lot of energy trying to cover your hair up because you're afraid of what other people may think. But I would really not recommend you even do the big chop if you don't really know if you're ready, because you don't want to find out after it's too late. So, you got to really be happy with who you are as a person, like your inner being. And I don't really want to get into that, but you got to really be happy with who you are inside, regardless of what you look on the outside, because then nobody can really touch that, if that makes any sense. So your hair is just, what's on your head, but at the same time, you have to feel comfortable with yourself. And the last thing is that short hair, you can't really do a whole lot with it. But at this point, I don't really want to do anything else with my hair, because I like it short as it is. I am letting it grow out, but I like this look on me. I think it looks good. I'm just being honest. I think it looks good, and people have told me that it looks good, and I was honestly afraid that it would not look good on me, because I just had this belief that if you had a small face, or if you were a smaller person, that only a short hair would look good on you. But it looks pretty decent. I think it just took a while for me to get used to seeing myself with short hair, but I love it. And I wouldn't change a thing about how I did it or why I did it. So I would definitely recommend going natural. And sometimes if you are really just tired of your hair while it's in transition, I just say go for it. I mean, if you look at it this way, at the end of the day, you can always perm it. Your hair grows. You can always perm it again. But the question is, will you want to perm it when you go natural? And you probably won't. You really probably won't, because you will discover so many things about your hair when you have it the way that you have it. And just take some time to really care for it as it was meant to be cared for, which is in its natural state. But that's my little 2 cents. I really just wanted to make a video because this is really one of the first real natural hair videos that I've made since I actually did do the big chop. So thanks for watching. I want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. You know, whether you're watching me for weight loss or whether you're watching me for hair. Thank you for your support, and I will definitely be in touch as always. Talk to you guys. Bye.